John Brown with Collected Development, talking about the 1987 Hygrade baseball collecting kit. So around 87, 88, I started collecting cards, and this is how it started. This was the baseball card collecting kit that I saw on a toy shelf in a toy store, and I had to get it, and I never stopped. But I really love looking at this from time to time. It's surprisingly in good condition, all things considered. And as you can see, it comes with the binder, pages, some baseball cards from the past 5 years, baseball card guidebook, and a price guide. And I think it came with a pack of 87 tops, which has since been opened and sorted and everything. But as you can see, the cover is pretty cool. It's got Topps, Fleer, Donruss, a couple other different brands. It's got Reggie Jackson's 500th home run card. It's got a Willie Mays. As a kid, this was pretty cool. And when you opened it, it came with baseball cards and supply catalog. As you can see, you could get a whole 87 top set for $27.95. 87 Donruss was $50, and 87 Fleer was $59.95. But these old prices are fun to look at. Some have changed, some have not. You can see what the prices were. Looks like you could get the complete set up until 1973 for $350. And you could get team sets and a whole bunch of things, looks like. Wow. You could even get individual vintage cards. You could get a 54 Aaron for $350. And a Mantle didn't start until 55. Probably that's the Bowman, yeah. No. 57 for $275. A Koufax rookie was $135. Wow. And a Ryan rookie, Rose was $600, and Ryan was going for $105. Wow. So, you could continue buying cards. You had a baseball card value. This was Hygrade, but I think by 87 Beckett was around. Let's see, they have the 52 Topps. It only goes to 51. Doesn't have the old stuff in it. But yeah, Mantle 52 was $3,000. And let's see, the Hank Aaron rookie was $325. So there you go. Big discrepancy even back then. But really interesting to look at. And these are really cool, and there's another book about collecting in here. But as a kid, you saw these 87 Topps, and they looked old, and unlike the other cards that were actually on the cover of the book, and, kind of threw you off as a kid, I think, maybe, because 87 Topps was really different and was hearkening back to 62 Topps, right? But the 87 Topps, I thought this card was going to make me a millionaire, this Strawberry 87. But what I really liked about these Hygrades is it came with these orange and green border Hygrade brand cards, and they had the playing years of each player and the name, and then on the back you had a story about them and what made them so good. And I love these reprints still. There's a Lewis. These are still the rarest of the rare reprints, and it tells you the price and what it is, and they're just really cool for a kid back then who couldn't look things up on the internet or necessarily have their own tobacco card. There weren't even a lot of card shops back then yet. But then you got to read and learn about these cards. This is the really famous Napoleon LaJoie. Even back then it was $7,500 in 1933 Gaudi, because there was a missing card in the set, and so Gaudi decided if you mailed in you could get this card. And it made it ridiculously rare. Even back then it was hard to get. And what I liked about these was it had players from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and earlier, and had their years, and really put the players into context. This was a really great starting kit. And a few weeks later, 88 came out. I was at a sporting goods store getting my first Easton aluminum bat that I saved up for, and I noticed in the distance, in a low display near the registers hanging off the wall, were 88 Topps rack packs. And I just had to get a couple, and I think mine, if I remember correctly, had a McGuire here. So right then I was like, wow, McGuire right away. And I just loved looking at these, and I was totally pumped. And that's what hooked me, 87, 88 Topps. And thanks for watching. If you have any other questions about the guides, or want to know a price of a card back then, I'm happy to share with you. And thanks for watching. Bye.